I'm really looking forward to meeting Jamie, who got in touch with me via MySpace. He lives in a small conservative seaside town in Suffolk, where from what I've seen there's not much in the way of gay culture or people. His school experiences sound really similar to mine, except he did something I never felt I could do.
Well, I got lots of abuse at school and people always call me gay boy, and ask me, are you gay, over and over again. I got fed up one time of people throwing stuff at me and calling me queer that I just stood up and shouted out that I was.
Jamie!
Oh, hi.
It still bugs me that I never stood up to the school bullies, so I'm keen to find out what outcome this had for Jamie.
When I came out, I think things got a hell of a lot worse. One day I got bullied so bad that I was just getting hit in the corridor and insulted in every lesson that I actually took a razor blade to my wrist in the library. I'd been self-harming a little bit, which I think is a terrible thing and no one should ever do it, and it's a vicious circle to get out of. But it seems like it helps at the time, but it doesn't. It leaves horrible scars, and it just makes you feel a whole lot worse about yourself. You've been defeated by the bullies.
Do you think you should have waited till you were in a safer environment before you came out?
No, I didn't want to keep denying it, and I think what was worse, I was denying it to people and to myself, but when I'd found confidence in myself to not deny it to myself anymore, that also gave me confidence to tell other people, which I think wasn't a bad idea. Even though things got worse, I think it was just better because people couldn't keep asking me if I was gay because I'd already given them the answer. What people don't seem to understand, they're ill-educated and they reckon people choose to be gay. You don't choose who you fall in love with or who you find attractive.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's quite a misnomer that people don't really understand. Why would you choose to be gay? Why would you choose to be bullied at school and be pushed downstairs and get ignored by teachers? You wouldn't choose that over anything, would you?
When I was your age and I was at school and I hadn't come out really yet to the majority of people, I felt quite kind of trapped at school, like I couldn't be myself.
Yeah, I felt I had to put on a fake mask. I was always like hiding behind a mask.
And then when I got to college and I was out, I felt kind of like more like, I'm here! And I was really sort of loud and proud and very energetic. And once I was released, it was like a big spring, do you know what I mean? And I just went off in a... Do you feel like that?
Yeah. Now I'm out in the town and everything. Me and my mates are always messing about and I'm not scared of anybody in the town anymore now because they know the truth and they can't hurt me and they can't use it against me.
Is there sort of any advice or from your own experience you can give to other teens that might be going through a similar experience?
The only advice I can give is until you're secure with yourself and you're happy within yourself, you people. Because if you show that you're strong and you're proud, they can't hurt you mentally for that.
Jamie's been through some pretty traumatic times, but they seem to have made him stronger. He takes me to meet two old school friends who have seen him come through the difficult experiences.
Hi,
Hello.
Vicky, Rachel.
He's so much happier and annoying. You are? No, he's just far more happier. He's far more open about who he is and what he is, and he even makes fun of his sexuality himself. He's more like a person and less like a shadow of someone.
When I used to see him in the corridors, he used to just walk with his head down, trying to avoid attention. And now he's just confident, outspoken, very loud, and giggly. And he's just completely loony.
The opposite.
Yeah, the opposite. He's just come out of his shell.
Do you think that 14 was the suitable age for Jamie to come out of school? Well, do you think there was any pros and cons in doing that?
I think it totally depends on the individual person. Some people don't feel they're able to come out until they're in their 20s, some until much, much later in life. And I think for Jamie it was probably the right time. For getting picked on for so many years for being gay, and then him saying he was gay, I think it was probably the best thing he could have done. Well, it was a game, wasn't it? To ask, are you gay? are you gay, are you gay? By the time you give an answer, they'd thump you because you'd said no, you're no, and then they'd accuse you of lying, or they'd thump you and because you'd said yes, and they'd say because you're gay. So it's like a game.
Everything at school is gay. If they don't like a lesson, oh, this lesson is gay. If they don't like anything, oh, that film is gay. Everything is gay to them. When I want to know, how the hell can a film be homosexual? It just doesn't work. And same as a chair, they go, oh, this chair's gay, it's wonky. It doesn't work.
It's taken as it's the latest teen insult. It used I don't even know what it used to be. It's always been gay to my knowledge, but everything is cool or gay or bling or minging or whatever it is.
Wow, fantastic.
It's just gay is like swear word everyone can get away with saying, if that makes sense.
A general derogative.
Yeah, it's a general derogative word that everyone uses, and they know they can get away with it because it's not a swear word.
If you replace the word gay with the word black, for instance, or the word Jew, then the teacher would say something about it. If everything
That
was
would
Jew,
be a horrendous-
that chair's
horrendous
Jew,
insult. Yeah.
that table's Jew, this lesson is Jew, then there'd be uproar. Meeting Jamie was quite interesting because I felt like we shared very similar experiences, both being bullied at school, only he chose to come out of school, whereas I didn't. He seems quite excitable, almost in awe of his sexuality. And I know from my personal experience, when I was at school, I felt so oppressed and so insular. Once I did come out, I suppose I grabbed every waking moment I could to express myself whenever I could.
I see a lot of my younger self in Jamie. I think it's fantastic that he's come out of his shell, and as his friend Rachel said, is no longer a shadow. He's lucky to have friends like Rachel and Vicky. Like Jamie, I had a group of really good girlfriends who were happy to accept me for who I was. They didn't go to my school, but I met one of them through a theatre group, which was my refuge when I was growing up. It'll be really interesting to talk to them about what I was like at Jamie's age.